Ubiest of the tubiest. That's you, and I'm 50 plus, and a wonderful happy Mother's Day to all those beautiful moms out there. Of the tubiest. The best YouTube subscribers on the planet. That's you. I'm 50 plus. I am on my, well, tomorrow I'll be here as well. It's tomorrow morning, half a day, which is Monday morning. But I have an appointment Monday morning. But as soon as that appointment's over, I'll be headed back to Dallas or Lancaster, and I plan to swing by the Corsicana School, and depending on what time I make it to Dallas, and pick up my truck, and then I will visit them, and then get on down the road. So short video today. I'm gonna spend some time with mommy and my wife, and you should be doing the same if you're lucky enough to be at home for Mother's Day. The mentor phase. First off, let me tell you a little bit about my feelings on the vast few negative comments. People tend to believe that a mentor needs to have so much experience before it can become a mentor. And they also believe they're smarter than a $1 billion mega company. That it's a must that you have 5 years experience. Let me tell you something. Number one, there are mentors out there, and I talk to you guys every day who have had mentors that are diamond drivers, mentors that have been driving for, 15, 20 years. Just, you run the gauntlet. And many of them, I've even helped get off those mentors' trucks. They're so horribly bad. So just because somebody's got X amount of years of experience driving, doesn't mean they're going to make a good mentor. So get off of that. That's number one. Number two, a student is on the truck for 200 hours. What the hell do you think you're going to teach them in 200 hours that you need 400,000 hours to do it? You are ridiculous if you think that's the case. A mentor's job is to teach the student how to perform the job, basically, and you're going to teach them how to drive the truck, but you cannot teach. Listen, all of you guys who thinking you got to have all of this time behind the wheel, listen. Use your head. I want you to think and stop clicheing. Stop saying and regurgitating what you hear other people say. It's just a cliche. You're just saying, oh, you got to have this because you hear others say that. But listen, you cannot teach experience. The only way they got to be where they are as truck drivers is to drive the trucks for so long period of time. That's just, you cannot teach someone experience. That's gained on your own, okay? So all I can teach someone is how well they can be in 200 hours. That's it. I cannot teach them how to be 500 hours. I can't teach them how to be 3 years good. How? That's not even possible, okay? So that's not how things work, man. It really isn't. So, you need to get off of that. I'm telling you right now, it's not a debate. Because if you wanted to debate with me, I'm going to eat you alive because I'm rational. I'm a rational thinker. And to say that you got to have X amount of times, that's not rational. That's not rational to say that a person has to have 20 years of experience, 10 years, or 5 years of experience before they become a mentor. That doesn't make you a good teacher. And it doesn't mean just because you've been doing something for so long that all of a sudden you're doing it good for any of that time. I mean, come on, your argument doesn't hold water, okay? And do I know it all? Hell no. Will I have to reach out to my mentor to ask him questions about how to do some things? Of course. But I have this. And the willingness to call and ask for additional information. I don't believe that I've been out here for so long that I don't, need to call anybody or ask any questions or get any advice on things. I just go ahead on and tell my student do something, do that, do the other thing, and be wrong. It's not who I am. It's why I'm successful right now. It's why I will continue to be successful, and I'll definitely be more successful than those who are making those negative comments. And so I'm only saying this because I don't devalue your opinion, but I want your opinion, not the opinion of the cliches that you've been following, say it because some other guy is saying it. You really feel that way. You don't really feel that way. Let's hope that you don't really feel that way, because if you did, one day you and I could meet and we could sit down and have a cup of coffee and talk about that. And when we get done talking about it, you're going to say, I cannot believe that I listened to them. Yeah, well, that's the vast majority of the public. We don't base our opinions on knowledge. We base our opinion on what's popular. We base our opinion on what we see on TV, what we listen to on radio, that sort of stuff. It's sad, but it's true. It's true. But you cannot argue with the fact that you cannot teach experience. It's an impossibility. It's like teaching someone forwarding of time. It's just impossible. All you can teach them is what the possibilities limit you to teaching in the specific time that you have to teach them. Okay? So we're going to make it work because I got a plan. I don't need luck. I don't need any of that. I don't need luck. I don't need luck because I got a plan. Luck is for people who don't know what the shit they doing. I know exactly what I'm doing because I got a plan. And we're going to follow it. We're going to make it happen. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to learn. Mentoring doesn't always have to be some drill sergeant screaming and yelling and making the situation horrible. And I'm telling you what I know for a fact because I'm getting it from the students, and not just Swift. So don't even say, well, that's Swift. No. This is just about all of them. In fact, Swift gets a lot of people from England. And, I'm pretty sure England may get a couple from Swift, but it's a wide swing the other way. CRST, a lot of them, because mega carriers do things a little different. Sometimes those shoes don't fit. I'm not saying that England, I'm not saying that CRST or any of them Prime, any of them are doing it wrong. I'm just saying everybody got their way of doing it. Not all the time those shoes fit. But I still hear it, and a lot of it has to do with the way the mentor is treating their student, where they talk to them, what they're not teaching them, and the fact that they're just putting them in the truck basically to make money. Get them in the truck, get them past their solo, their period where the mentor has to be sitting there until they hurry up and get to the team driving. And when they get to the team driving and the mentor starts making money, that's all he cares about. Forwarding the loads, dropping the loads off, and making the money. And it's odd that you guys who whine and cry about needing to have the experience don't focus on that. It's because, the change of paradigm, live in the solution, not the problem. Okay, have a good time in wherever you are with your mommy and your wife, and celebrate them. Have a good time with them. and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. I'll talk a little bit more about the mentoring process, and once I get to Lancaster, I'll let you see what I've done with the truck as far as cleaning it up, organizing things to where two people can enjoy the space. So, oh, and by the way, I hooked up my TV, and I'll show you what I've done with that, okay, how that happened, okay? Here we go. Boop. Hey everybody, 50 Plus here. What do I do when my recruiter won't return my calls? They're lying to me. They don't have answers to the questions I'm asking. Problem is, once I get those questions, it's already too late. Industry standard, once a recruiter has got you, they got you. You belong to them. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you my recruiter's information. Her name is Autumn, and if you're thinking about joining Swift, that's who I want you to contact. Give her a call. She's going to send you through the process. Eventually, you're going to wind up on a mentor's truck. When you get in that truck, you're going to be in that truck for $200. For $200, I want your phone in the bunk. If you're willing to do that, I'm going to send you a Blue Pirate headset. You need to let Autumn know 50 Plus sent you.